EmpireKas.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you paused at 5 seconds?
Yes, I have. On faster speed, right? Normal. I mean,
Faster, yeah, faster.
yeah.
Alright, people. Welcome to Shalesey. Sorry for the initial backdrop. I'm joined by none other than the Choko of the Bambus. And we're going to cast our first ever StarCraft replay.
Yes, it's a game of WhiteRa versus EmpireKas. Two of my favorite players. One of my. EmpireKas is like my Terran guru. I learned so much from watching his replays. So.
And WhiteRa is regarded as one of the best non-Korean Protoss in the world, pretty much.
Yeah, and every time you watch his cast, you can listen to cool techno music.
Techno.
Yeah, she's like the oldest pro gamer out there. Really awesome guy.
And yeah, he does do some streams quite a lot, and his streams are pretty cool. I've watched him stream, and he's just a boss. Doing some really nice warp prism, Templar
Harassment
drops.
Yeah. Even before the warp prism was buffed, and I'm quite excited to watch players that are not strictly the cookie cutter build operators, but are really quite inspired to do a lot of different things, even in tournaments. So
yeah, I'm pretty.
Let's see what happens in this game.
Yeah, cool. All right, we'll pause in 3, 2, 1, and go. So I have no idea what Caddy Ludi means. Nothing exciting so far. What do you think of the map, Choko? I don't know a ton about StarCraft maps yet. I want to learn more. I can see that.
The name of the map eludes me, but I have played quite a lot on it in the last 3 or 4 days, and it's a pretty good 1v1 map. You of course have your natural expansion, and then for your second expansion you can choose between the closer one that's below the ledge of your main base, or the further away one but it's guarded by the rocks, but mid to late game those rocks can be destroyed quite fast, so that's a risk.
I mean,
I think Zerg would take this one as a third, the one with the destructible rocks, and Terran and Protoss, again Zerg especially, would take the closer one to their main base.
Okay. I mean, there's also gold base either side. Is that the one you mean with the destructible rocks?
No. You see, if you're looking at the bottom player to the far left, you see a sort of a hill where there's an expansion.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that I mean.
Yeah. Okay. So WhiteRa is scouting. Possible 1 racks expand from EmpireKas.
Yeah, well, there was a build order on day 9. I think he did it quite recently, last week I think, on a pretty good triple command center no gas expansion for Terran, but I think EmpireKas is going with a standard build order now. Perhaps even double racks with reactor and tech lab.
I mean, he's got an early gas as well.
Yeah.
1 gas for WhiteRa. 1 gate's gone down. He looks like he's chrono boosting probes. Might be saving that chrono for his warp gate technology. We have got first zealot coming out for him. SCV scout now out for Cass.
Yep.
It looks like that probe's life is over. So
yeah,
in comes the Terran scout. Not walling off isn't Cass, so.
Oh, EmpireKas is going for a Banshee opener. Yes, you see he plays down the factory. So.
And he's taking his second gas now.
Yeah, definitely cloaked Banshee opening.
Nice spread on the Marines on his ramp just to stop anything getting up there.
Yeah.
And yeah, chrono on the warp gate.
Yeah, you usually spend 3 to 4 chronos on it, so yeah, there's nothing unusual in camp WhiteRa. So
pushing that zealot out. Is he just gonna patrol now? Where's he going?
I think he's gonna wait for the stalker and then try to poke up the ramp.
So fast expand for WhiteRa.
Yeah.
Another chrono on the warp gate. And first sentry coming for WhiteRa, and I guess a sentry is a really good idea on this map, seeing as that ramp into your natural is pretty small, and I think you can get it with one force field. So if he does get rushed, at least he can pull back and force field his ramp.
Yeah, Kas is placing down a bunker, usually at the time, like 30 to 40 seconds before the stalker would arrive at his base.
Yeah.
It's the only secure way to defend yourself against the stalker because it's faster, has a lot more hit points than marines, and it can outrange them. So, yeah.
Yeah, Banshee on the way. No cloak though. Oh yeah, actually, Lion cloak being researched as well. And yeah, two more gateways. So probably going to see 3-gate robo maybe.
Yeah, that would be the standard opener. He needs to get a robo to defend against the Banshee, so I think
the robo
an early, and I think an early robo is included in most of the builds. In most of Protoss openers, because if you don't have an observer out, a cloaked Banshee is an out to lose.
Reactor coming down on the barracks now, and we do see Kas now is going to expand.
First Banshee's out.
Cloak's still a little way off finishing here. How do we track units? Probe kit dies at the watchtower, so he knows this Banshee's coming. Robo just finishing. I could see an observer coming straight away. Yeah, observer immediately started to detect this cloak Banshee if it does cloak.
Yeah, and it's been pushed out by the Chronobust as well.
Immediately trying to take out the sentries. Takes one down. Might get the other here. Cloak is out. Observer about to finish. He's actually chronoed that observer. Here comes the observer. Banshee's going to die. So he did manage to take out 2 sentries and a stalker there.
Yeah, this Banshee totally paid itself off. So quite awesome for him.
Second observer on the way. Another robotics bay coming down, so maybe going to go into Colossus here.
Yeah, definitely Colossi, and Kas is building a Raven in case of Dark Templar, so...
Yeah. I mean, detectors for Terran, I mean, you got your scans, you've got your missile turrets, and that Raven's always a good idea as well. Good point defense drones are good versus stalkers as well.
Well, the Banshees didn't do any damage to WhiteRa's economy, so I think, yeah,
He's definitely
overall I think he's at a disadvantage now, EmpireKas, I mean.
Yeah, I think because WhiteRa did expand a lot earlier and the Banshee didn't do much to the economy, then yeah, I tend to agree with you.
What the hell?
Okay. Oh, he's moving the barracks onto the tech lab that was on the starport.
Yeah, I see. But why does he have 2 reactor barracks? I think it's a bit overkill.
Okay, so so we've got 2 reactor barracks and 2 tech lab, and we've got Stim and Combat Shield on the way at the same time. We do have a thermal lance being researched by WhiteRa. And probe. Is this probe going to put a pylon up there? He's going to hide a pylon up there?
It's a scouting probe. He just wants to see whether the expansion is out. Probably at his third.
And Kas
pylon, I mean.
is using the refinery to help wall off against the flank here.
Yeah. Scouting with his factory.
We do have a couple of Vikings on the way as well. So reactor now on the starport. Where did the factory go?
Yeah, it's scouting towards the bottom.
Oh yeah, got you. Using the factory to scout. Gonna expand again, so double expand here as he pushes out. We do have a push simultaneously by WhiteRa, and completely out of position is Kas. WhiteRa is going to take up. Yeah, WhiteRa is going to go through. He's going to get straight to mineral line. Got a Colossus here as well. But there are some Vikings out there. 2 Colossi now.
Oh. One Colossus is gonna go down. But Steam is not finished yet. Oh.
Stim's about to finish. Is he going to be able to get this command center? We've got Blink. I don't think there's no Blink yet. Oh, so many probes killed. Oh no, only 3 workers killed actually. Oh, it's down supply block, down to 91 supply. Oh, there goes the Colossi though. And his Stalkers are trapped here, but they're going to get this command center. Stim was so powerful. These Stalkers are just going to do as much damage as they can. Maybe try and get some more probes. SCVs.
Yeah, whoa. Whoa. This was a pretty bad move by WhiteRa. Oh, it pains me to see this. And I'm a Terran player.
So he sniped the 2 Ravens there. Bambi Lambi messaging me. I don't know how to turn messages off when you're casting. Concussive Shell's not done yet, but they are going. That pylon's going to go down. He needs to get that probe out as well. No, probe's going to die. So yeah, WhiteRa down to 82 supply, but actually just jumping back up there. He does have another pylon still. That factory's still scouting, but it's going to go down, I think. Yeah, I mean it's on fire now, so. So 2 more Colossi there, 1 observer out. 41 SCVs to 47 probes.
Yeah, but don't forget the mules. They increase their income per minute by like 150.
Yeah.
Or 160.
I mean, he let 18 workers killed for WhiteRa there. He's killed 18 workers to the sorry, what was it? The 4 that he's lost himself.
Yeah.
3 Colossi now.
And the 4th one is making, and charge lots are upgrading, so it's gonna be quite difficult.
Yeah. And he has expanded to this 3rd base as well.
Oh, don't forget the pylon on the upper right side of the map. It can be used for a pretty nice backdoor harass.
So these charge lots are really needed here, just to soak up that damage for the Colossi. The Vikings causing him a lot of trouble. Down go the Vikings. One of the Colossus only lost its shield, so he's going to be able to regenerate. And how many gates have we got now for WhiteRa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gates now. Do we have a Twilight Council?
Yeah, but this is quite a weird game, man. Like, both of these guys are not upgrading their units. I mean the armor and the damage.
Yeah.
Only Kas has started.
No upgrades.
The upgrade's quite late. Only upgrading weapons level 1.
Okay, yeah.
I think especially since the Protoss upgrade costs have been reduced, the standard has been to just mass chrono boost upgrades out off of double forges.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that pylon is still hidden, and that could come back to haunt Kas. WhiteRa now up to 135 supply to the 102 of Kas. And Kas has rebuilt that 2nd base that he had, buying both the gas back. He's nearly mined out his natural. It looks like WhiteRa is going to go in for a flank attack here, but Kas has seen this. Oh, he's going to see this pylon. I think, was Kas just going across there to expand, maybe? I think he was. A lot of Vikings out now. How many Vikings?
Yeah, he's placing the supply depot as a scout.
Yeah, 5 Vikings out now.
Whoa, 28 hit points left on the Colossi.
Oh my god, he's got four barracks with tech labs, 4 marauders coming at once here, and 2 barracks with reactors. Oh my
Yeah,
word.
but that's nothing, man. Like, wait till you see late game Terran bases. Like, it's like 20 barracks all over the map. It's freaking ridiculous.
He's still only got those 2 medivacs though, and they are very low on energy. Just wondering why he's not getting more medivacs with all these marauders.
Considering that WhiteRa has so many Colossi, I think placing a second starport would be...
3 more gates on the way. WhiteRa's just warped in 5 Dark Templars. I didn't see where they were. Oh, 1 Dark Templar is in the 3rd of Cass here. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Dark Templar going
Dark
to the main.
Templars everywhere. Got that reactor. And he is morphing one into an Archon. Yeah, there he is.
And he's killing the reactors on the barracks.
Has he managed to kill all the Dark Templars now?
Oh, a second one is coming.
Missile turret now in the 3rd. Missile turret being built.
Oh, come on. Shit.
He needs to kill the SCV that's building that missile turret. No. There's no units there. Push coming now from Cass. DT's just ripping through the SCVs in that base. WhiteRa a little bit out of position here. He's going to see this army coming. He's actually going to flank it. There, in come the charge lots. Oh my word. Soaking up all the damage, but those Vikings... Archon really needs to take on the Vikings. Otherwise all those Colossus are going to be gone. Vikings all taken down now. Colossus are just going to come and clean up these marauders. And oh wow. 49 supply to 104. Oh, and a GG from Cass. Wow. What do you think about that, Choko? He's silent.
I'm just...
in shock.
Yeah. Probably because all of my games end up like this. Like, I'm building up my army, getting my upgrades, building up my base, expanding, harassing, killing, and then you see a bunch of Charlottes and Colossi, or Archons, or Templar with Storm, just freaking owning me in less than 15 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, he did look to have the right unit composition. There was no upgrades for either player apart from that +1 that we saw Cass take. We didn't see any forge at all from WhiteRa. It was just the unit heavy. Oh no, we did see a forge, but no, there's no upgrades taken. In fact, I think did Cass take both the upgrades?
I think
maybe 1 + 1/1.
Let me see.
Let's have a look on the Marauders.
Yeah,
they were
1/1.
Yeah, 1/1. Yeah.
Yeah, and the funniest part is, like, even if you win the battle against Protoss, like, they can just insta-warp an army. And it's you need to win quite convincingly. I'm still not sure how the pros can do it, how they can win late game as Terran against Protoss. It's a complete mystery to me. But then again, that's why they're pros, and I'm a freaking newbie.
I mean, if you look at the workers killed tab, I mean, 15 probes lost for WhiteRa, 51 SCVs lost for Cass, and I think, you know, we know that WhiteRa was ahead already. He got his second out a lot faster. Earlier on, Cass had lost his second base to that flank push when he was out of position, and obviously he was already behind at that stage. He put even further behind. WhiteRa was never really put under any pressure. Every time an army pushed out towards WhiteRa's base, he just crushed it. You know, with the Colossus managed to take out most of the Vikings. He did lose a lot of Colossi when he did push up for one of the flanks, but he managed to take out that base, and he did get cornered in Kas's base. But at that stage, when Kas took out WhiteRa's entire army, maybe would have been a good idea to put some pressure on. No drops at all from Kas. He only ever had those 2 medivacs.
Yeah, but you can't really drop it. He has only 2 bases, especially on a map that's a 1v1 map. He had his main base and his natural base, so the distance was quite short.
Yeah, I mean, you can still drop at the back of his, back of his main base.
Yeah, I think drops come into play more when, well, if it's first if it's a different map, if it's much spreader, if the army spread, if the base spread is a bit larger. But mostly it's when the Protoss get a 3rd base up, then they have to shuffle between 3 bases. Then it's, I think, easier to drop. But I think the snowball started rolling when the Banshee harass kind of failed. I mean, yeah, he did kill a Stalker in 2 centuries, but with that much investment, especially in Cloak, you need to kill like at least 10 probes.
Yeah.
For it to have an effect.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it delayed his expansion.
And WhiteRa early expanded, so...
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, there was never any... I mean, once WhiteRa... There was never any scouting done by Kas. I mean, he'd obviously expanded to his own 3rd, but there was never any scouting done to see if WhiteRa had a 3rd. And before WhiteRa got that charge, and, WhiteRa's army had to kind of stick together. He's got the Colossus, he's got the... the Stalkers, and he's got the Zealots. They've got to keep together, and those Colossi make that army pretty slow moving. And there were times when he was out on the map, a drop on the 3rd or the natural or even the main base. It's just a perfect sort of time to hit WhiteRa's economy, but there was never enough pressure on that economy. I mean, look at the end, and they're 55 probes to 28 SCVs. Is the big telling story for me. Can you see the resource collection rate? I'm sure you can on this.
I turned off StarCraft. For some reason it had some weird things on the screen, so I just exited it. So
okay,
I'm depending on you to do the statistical analysis.
I mean,
I think if we want to discuss the final battle, I think when you're facing Charlottes, you need to do the run and gun, the scoot and shoot, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, stutter step micro with the...
Stutter step micro, and he got bottlenecked and flanked from behind.
Yeah.
And the Zealots were summoned via Warp Gate all around his army, so...
I mean,
I think if Harry fought on open terrain, I think he could have stood a bit of a chance, at least to buy himself more time. But and you need to consider that Protoss had 0-0 upgrades. Imagine if he had 1-1 or 2-2, that would be a complete bloodbath. I mean, and most Protosses would have 2-2 by the time the final battle took place.
The trick is as well is taking out and the reason you have to stutter step is because you have to make the Colossi move forward so that you can take them out with your Vikings, and once the Colossi are gone, then you can move in with the Marine Marauder. If you're gonna go Marine Marauder versus Colossi, you need to take out those Colossi first, or you have to have the bigger numbers, because the splash damage from those thermal lancers is just insane, and it just melts Marine Marauder.
Yeah, it melts everything.
Yeah.
It melts everything, and in the words of some wise Brood War players who long for the Reaper, Colossi are boring. But hey, they look really nice, especially if you zoom them in. They're like all the War of the Worlds, kinda with a tint of gold on them.
Yeah, well, they do look damn awesome. That's not the button. I'm sure there's a there we go. Insert, delete. Yeah, there we go. Doing a bit of... I haven't got the right side of the Colossi, but yeah, they look pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that was a good game, man. That was my first ever casted StarCraft game. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the analysis, and we'll hope to get a few more of these out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah. Well, this was quite fun.
Yeah.
My StarCraft 2 vocabulary is not as rich as my Dawn of War 2 vocabulary, and I can't be all, know it all and give tips and advice and stuff like that, because I don't know that much about the game. I mean,
It's a
yeah,
learning curve, man. It's a learning curve. I only
Yeah.
know what I know from watching other people casting. People like Tasteless, Artosis,
Yeah, but
Day
they're
9.
like they're like top tier casters.
Yeah, exactly. And you do pick stuff up from them, and learn a bit from playing. But yeah, for sure, StarCraft is a very complex game when it comes to the metagame, and
I think it's really competitive, both in gameplay and in casting. I think Harlequin tried to. I think he started off as a StarCraft caster, StarCraft 2 caster,
okay.
and then he learned that there are quite a lot of them, and it's very difficult to get a following.
Yeah, man. Well,
So you need to think of your niche.
um, bronze to gold league casting. Yeah, well, look out for it, guys. I am putting together a gold, a bronze to gold league 1v1 tournament StarCraft in the next few weeks. I'm going to put it on Team Liquid. It's going to be on Game Replays. I will announce it in the ShalesyCast group. So if you are a bronze to gold league player, then do look out for that. Should be pretty good. And me and Choko are going to cast.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I
Could
look
be-
forward to
and
it.
there'll be cash prizes. Cash prizes. It's not.
Yes.
It's nothing. It's not going to be anything stellar. Don't get too excited. It's literally going to be like $50 first prize, $25 second prize. PayPal.
And the third prize will get a picture of naked Shalesey.
Yeah.
In the bathtub.
No, naked Shalesey in a ShalesyCast hoodie, striking the
you're not naked.
striking the pose of your choice.
But then you're not naked.
Naked from the waist down. There's gonna be cock and balls on show, guys.
No. That's what, a PG-13 rating? Or
No, that's a rated R, mate. Rated R, 18.
R.
Yeah, 18 plus.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, damn right, man. I can make I'll even, if on request, I'll even do some cock and ball animals for you. I can do a good crocodile.
Well, you need to practice the elephant.
Yeah, I could do a good elephant, good crocodile. But if you want something different from that, then let me know. See what I can do.
Shalesey can unlock his doors with his dick.
Fuck you, Choko.
And I mean, as in you can pick up the keys and unlock the door.
Oh right, I thought you meant I could pick it because my penis is so small and.
Fuck it, man. Let's this is really fun. Let's cast another game.
Alright, cool. Right, I'm gonna start recording this one.